Hey everybody, this is David B69 and welcome to the $100 video game challenge for the Super Nintendo. Um, you might have already heard this before, but we're going through back again, this time with a little bit of video highlights, giving you a little bit more in-depth detail, and this time with absolutely zero sports games. Zero sport games breaks my heart, but I'm just trying to reach out and be a little bit more diverse, show a little bit more love to the community, because not everybody loves sports all the time, and I'm just trying to show that out there that I am not 1,000% into sports, but I am 1,000% into sports. You get me? No? That's okay. The important thing is that we're all here and you're watching this channel, and I do appreciate each and every single one of you. First thing I want to say is please hit that like. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to, share. I'd really like to hear. And comment down below on what you feel your games are that are not sports related, to be able to fulfill the $100 sports criteria. Now, not sports, SNES criteria. What the criteria is price charting as of, this was actually beginning of November that I did all these things at. So think of November 2022, the beginning of the month-ish, is when I grabbed all these titles and I grabbed all these prices. Computed them all down and basically said these are the games that I like, that I would recommend to somebody as part of like to start their collection with. It's not reality to say these are the only games that I'm gonna like play with for the rest of my life, because I know that it's not. But if I'm going to recommend somebody start their collection, it makes more sense to me. So that's what I'm going to go with. And I'm going to, at the end of this video, I'm going to have a little unboxing to show off something cool that arrived in my mailbox today. So let's get started with the Super NES $100 challenge. First game, you would already know. Some of these games, because if you already watched my one with the sports, you're going to know the games at the beginning. That is The Legend of Zelda. That is $30. Legend of Zelda is a fun dungeon crawling adventure type-ish game. I really enjoy like it. You can see here that there is a visibility cloak when you're in certain areas of the game, which makes it a little bit more adventurous and fun for me. I highly recommend it. Then we got Super Star Wars. That's $13.90, bringing us up to $43.90. Super Star Wars, you know, you're going to be doing some things that you would never think that you were doing in a Star Wars game, like killing scorpions. I mean, what else can I say? You kill scorpions. I mean, it's fun. And of course, the wombats are kind of like fun. I think they're wombats. I forget what they call them. But yeah, and you can do little slides and move along faster. So it's a cool, fun game, but hard and fair. Next up is Star Fox for $13.99, bringing us to $57.89. Now, Star Fox. This was a tremendous job that they did making this game for the Super Nintendo. It's absolutely amazing that they could fit this kind of graphics in the game on a Super Nintendo, and it was all because of the Super FX chip. Yeah, it's absolutely a wonderful game. I personally like the Nintendo 64 version better. I thought this was like just okay to me, but to each his own. It's a fun game. Then we got Wing Commander. Wing Commander loose. Now these are all based on loose copies of the game. Is $10.06, which brings our total to $67.95. Wing Commander. Now, Wing Commander is a tremendous game at its time. There's a little bit of dialogue that you have to troll through, but overall, it's a great game. You basically just you communicate with your wingman, and which is crucial in this type of game, and you can give them orders and tell them what to do, and yeah, it is a lot of fun. Um, Now the 3 and 4 much more fun, but this is a solid title. But the controls take a lot to get used to. I will say that. Next title is Super Mario All-Stars, which basically is like a really, really humdinger. It includes 1, 2, 3, and the Lost Levels. Super Mario All-Stars, a tremendous, tremendous title. Lots and lots of fun to play. Um, you basically can choose playing regular Super Mario Lost Levels, Super Mario 2, or Super Mario 3. Personally, I like this just because you can play all those titles. It just gives you so many more levels than you could possibly imagine. I'm going to throw us here into Super Mario 1 in one moment. Here we go. And you can see there's a choosing of the levels. And we're just going to get right into the first level of Super Mario 1. Which is like I said, it's very simple. It's very easy to do. You can save where you are. There's a lot of things that you can do via gameplay that you couldn't do on the original Super Mario on the NES. That makes it a lot better on the Super Nintendo. And finally, Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose. And the Super Mario All-Stars was 1822, bringing us to 8617. And Tiny Toons Adventures is $9.17, bringing us to our total of $95.34. Looney Tunes Buster Bust Loose is a fun game where you play Buster Bunny. Buster Bunny, basically, you can do platforming. You can see here, this is just pretty much a tutorial level where we'll teach you how to do certain moves and basically helps you out and everything based forward for the game. I mean, there are some challenges to it, but this first level is pretty much just that. It's just tutorial. So it's really cool. But we're not ending the video here. Games fell, but they are okay. Don't worry. It wasn't that far of a fall. Yeah, this was a very special package that arrived today. And I wanted to show this off because it is gaming related. And I was going to try to do a live stream tomorrow if possible, which would be today. And I was going to show off a little bit of this. As well as a bunch of other games. This is actually really cool. Yeah, I put this order through Songbird Productions. And yeah, they have some pretty cool stuff. Just wanted to show that off because it's like really, really cool. Just show that off. And what I got, even a little sticker for Songbird. And what I got is the Commodore 64 collection for Evercade. This includes, and you don't have to worry about like reading this because it's not true. There's 15 hits from the Commodore 64. This is like really, really cool. I'm going to open this right here live. Do it live. And this is like really, really cool. It includes the case, main game in there. And includes the instructions, which basically will be instructions for like every single game, which is like really cool. And this is like really cool because it's like if you had a Commodore 64 back in the day, you know you're going to do the whole thing with the tile and stuff. Well, there's codes, and if you enter in, I think it's Gribbly Grobbly, enter in Gribbly Grobbly in the secret code, it gives you the 15th game, which is pretty much, I think it's Gribbly Gobbly or Gribbly something. It's pretty much a frog game, but it's like really, really cool. And it's like something cool that you can unlock, and it's like some of the things that Evercade does, which is like really, really cool. It's like makes the experience a little bit fantastical. So, anyways, just wanted to share that, and yeah. So, until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye bye. Peace.